Stunned in Melbourne, Rybakina shocked Sabalenka to steal Australian Open crown, face screaming in fear trophy. Melbourne witnessed a stunning twist no one expected. In a final packed with power, pressure, and raw intensity, Elena Rybakina delivered performance of the ages, shocking Aryna Sabalenka to capture the Australian Open title. Sabalenka entered as a favorite, armed with confidence and dominance, but Rybakina's calm nerves, lethal serves, and fearless shot-making flipped the script. Point by point, momentum shifted. Silence fell over Rod Laver Arena, and disbelief spread to the crowd. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. On tennis's biggest stage, Rybakina proved that ice-cold belief can overpower brute force. Melbourne has seen champions rise, dynasties form, and dreams shatter under blazing Australian sun. But few finals have left the tennis world this stunned. On a night built for power, dominance, and inevitability, Elena Rybakina rewrote the script, toppling the tournament favorite Aryna Sabalenka to claim the Australian Open crown in breathtaking fashion. What was supposed to be Sabalenka's coronation turned into Rybakina's masterpiece. A final everyone thought they knew. Before the first ball was struck, the narrative felt almost settled. Sabalenka, defending champion, roaring confidence, unmatched power. Rybakina, calm challenger, ice-cold demeanor, lethal serve. Experts called it power versus power, but most believed Sabalenka's intensity and momentum would overwhelm. Melbourne buzzed. The stadium crackled. The crowd expected fireworks. They got something far more shocking. First set, Sabalenka strikes first. Sabalenka came out exactly as predicted, ferocious and fearless. Her ground strokes exploded off the racket. Her serve thundered past Rybakina. Her roar echoed through Rod Laver Arena. Within minutes, Sabalenka had broken serve early, controlled rallies, imposed her will. The first set slipped away from Rybakina, and suddenly the crowd leaned forward. Was this already over? Rybakina walked to her chair without expression. No panic, no frustration, just quiet focus. That calm would soon become terrifying. The turning point nobody saw coming. Early in the second set, something changed, not in Sabalenka's game, but in Rybakina's belief. She began standing closer on returns, redirecting pace instead of matching it, targeting Sabalenka's movement, not her power. Points grew longer. Sabalenka started pressing. Then came the game. A brutal rally. A missed forehand. A double fault. Suddenly, break point. When Sabalenka's shot sailed long, the arena gasped. Rybakina didn't celebrate. She simply turned and walked back to the baseline. The shock was just beginning. Ice in her veins. Rybakina takes control. From that moment on, the match tilted. Quietly, ruthlessly. Rybakina's serve became untouchable. Her timing was flawless. Her expression never changed. While Sabalenka fought with emotion, fist pumps followed by frustration, Rybakina suffocated the chaos. She broke again. The second set was hers. And suddenly, the defending champion looked uncertain. Third set. Pressure does strange things. Final sets don't belong to the strongest hitter. They belong to the strongest mind. Sabalenka tried to summon the fire that carried her through the tournament. She attacked early, went for winners, pushed the margins. But Rybakina had unlocked something deeper, control. She absorbed pace. She picked smarter targets. She waited for the moment to strike. Each missed Sabalenka's shot tightened the tension. Each Rybakina hold drained belief from the other side of the net. The break that changed everything. At 3-3, the pressure became unbearable. A few long rallies, a return winner, a hesitant approach. Break point. The crowd held its breath. Sabalenka fired, but Rybakina redirected with surgical precision. Break. The arena erupted, not in joy but disbelief. This was happening. Championship moment. Silence before the storm. Serving for the title, Rybakina remained unreadable. No smile, no nerves, no glance at the trophy. Ace. Unreturned serve. Match point. When Sabalenka's final shot hit the net, time froze. Then the realization hit Melbourne like thunder. Elena Rybakina is the Australian Open champion. Shock, respect, and raw emotion. Sabalenka stood stunned, hands on hips, eyes searching for answers. She had played with heart, power, and passion. But tonight, it wasn't enough. Rybakina crossed the net and offered a quiet embrace. No theatrics, just respect. The crowd rose, not for dominance, but for brilliance. Why this win changes everything. This wasn't just an upset. This was a statement. Rybakina proved power doesn't need noise. She showed calm can dismantle chaos. She demonstrated that belief, not hype, wins finals. Her path wasn't loud. Her journey wasn't flashy. But her result? Historic. Sabalenka's loss, but not her legacy. For Sabalenka, the defeat hurts, but it doesn't define her. She reached the final through grit and fearlessness. She showed why she remains one of the most dangerous players on tour. But finals demand evolution. And tonight, Rybakina evolved faster. Faced screaming in fear trophies stunned in Melbourne? Absolutely. But Elena Rybakina didn't steal the crown. She earned it point by unforgettable point. The Australian Open final will be remembered as one of the most electrifying and unexpected matches in recent tennis history. Elena Rybakina, the unflinching powerhouse from Kazakhstan, stunned Aryna Sabalenka in a performance that combined nerves of steel with flawless execution. Sabalenka, entering the final as a favorite, dominated headlines and fan predictions. But Rybakina refused to buckle under pressure. Every serve, every rally, every swing told a story of determination, strategy, and courage. By the end, the tennis world watched in awe as Rybakina claimed a title that few anticipated. What made the upset so remarkable was the mental toughness Rybakina displayed throughout the match. She absorbed Sabalenka's aggressive shots, maintained her composure during tense points, and capitalized on every opening with precision. The crowd at Rod Laver Arena erupted with each critical moment, yet Rybakina's focus never wavered. This was more than just a physical battle. It was a clash of confidence, stamina, and psychological resilience. Fans and commentators alike were left breathless as Rybakina's victory defied predictions and showcased the unpredictability of tennis at its highest level. Sabalenka, though valiant, could not match Rybakina's strategic brilliance and calm under pressure. The final serve is a powerful reminder that in Grand Slam tennis, preparation and skill are only part of the story. Belief and mental fortitude can tilt the scales in moments that define careers. Beyond the scoreboard, Rybakina is what inspires aspiring players around the world. It demonstrates that no matter the odds or pre-match expectations, fearlessness, focus, and composure can lead to historic triumphs. In Melbourne, history was rewritten, not just in the record books, but in the hearts of fans who witnessed a stunning display of athleticism, poise, and triumph against the odds. As Rybakina hoisted the Australian Open trophy, one thing became clear: power, determination, and unwavering focus can topple giants. This victory will resonate for years, a testament to the unpredictable drama, excitement, and sheer magic of tennis. Tennis trophy faced screaming in fear. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.